Hello everybody, this is methlokaiju, and today I'm back with some brand new Godzilla King of the Monsters information, or monsterverse information, I guess. Today we'll be taking a look at the newspaper clippings, which go by super quick during, Godzilla King of the Monsters, the very end. So yeah, spoiler warning, of course, obviously. I mean, I don't really think I should be saying that because there's already like a week since the movie's released, so everybody should have already seen it already. If you haven't seen the movie, please go watch it. Please go watch it. I beg you to go watch it. And then come back and check this video out. So, let's begin. I do have screenshots for most of these. But, I mean, they're just really quick. So, some of them are, like, really blurry and dark, etc. And also, I won't really be going totally in-depth with absolutely everything. But on some of them, yes, I will. So, anyhow, let's begin. So, there is several articles stating how the rise of the Titans has helped Mother Nature, whether that is removing animals from the endangered species list, causing/creating more flora and fauna, stopping the melting of the ice in Antarctica, etc. So Emma Russell was clearly correct whenever she said that Titans were needed in order to help Mother Nature. So I guess she was correct in that aspect. Oh, and also that Titan feces can be used as a natural resource. Next we have a snippet saying that Godzilla keeps the other Titans in check, almost seen as like a hero almost, even though the ending of the film hinted at Godzilla possibly turning against humanity at some point, with the infamous line of, what's his name? Whitford, but his actual name I believe is Stanton, I think. Stanton was saying how Godzilla's on our side, but then Dr. Chen, I think that's her name, said, for now. So obviously that's kind of hinting at a more evil Godzilla down the road. But I don't know, this little snippet kind of seems like Godzilla's a total hero, like a superhero or something. So we'll see. One of the more covered snippets is that there's a new insect egg that has been discovered that is theorized to be a second Mothra. Obviously this is a second Mothra, okay? I know some people were saying it was Godzilla Jr., but it clearly says insect egg. So yeah, this is 100% Mothra. So yeah, Mothra is still out there. There will be a second Mothra as usual. Will she appear in Godzilla vs. Kong? I think that's a very high chance, in my opinion. It just makes sense that she continues in the Monsterverse, and especially that she appears in Godzilla vs. Kong. Now let's get into the little, more interesting segments right here. I mean, the other things are pretty interesting, but this right here, yeah, lots of stuff going on around here. So Titans have been going to Skull Island, and there's also odd seismological activity in Skull Island. So this is very interesting. Obviously, Godzilla vs. Kong, or in Godzilla vs. Kong, Skull Island will play a very big role. I mean, the plot synopsis itself says that, Monarch is going to try and discover the Titans' origins via Skull Island. So there's that. So I guess not too surprising there, but I wonder what the Titans are being attracted to. That is, pretty interesting. Also, Monarch has been very active in Skull Island, so there's that. All of a sudden, they're just really active. So, who knows what's going on there? Maybe they have something there. Maybe the Skull Crawlers are getting out. I don't know. It's a pretty odd scenario. Now, the following is pretty groundbreaking. So, here we go. Monarch has built a mechanized titan, or giant as they say in the newspaper clipping, and has attempted to create their own organic titans. Wow, this is pretty big. So to add to this, it's a bit cut off, but we can safely assume that they're saying that the titans are attempted to be used for war purposes as well. Basically like Jurassic World, except, it makes more sense because, these creatures are like 300 feet tall, and dinosaurs are pretty weak in comparison, so there's that. So, anyhow, this is extremely interesting. So, we can take a lot away from this newspaper clipping. So, at this point, I'm pretty confident that the mechanized giants is Mecha Godzilla. Okay, why do I think it's a Mecha Godzilla? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Also, before I mention my reasons, I do want to say that, I guess, potential spoilers for Godzilla vs. Kong, I don't know, it's just speculation at this point, really. And also, I do want to mention that, this could just be smoke and mirrors. They could have just implanted in there just so that we can get tricked. So there's that too. But anyhow, assuming this is not merely an Easter egg, the reason why I'm pretty confident Mechagodzilla will be appearing in like Godzilla vs. Kong is because Mechagodzilla is the most famous mechanized giant, and second, it has been rumored for a while, specifically by Sayaka himself. I've made several videos on Sayaka's info, including one regarding Mechagodzilla, where I delve more into details of his role and design, so check that video out. And so far, he has been absolutely correct on everything, from the Titan sketches to all the other little details from King of the Monsters, and he even predicted the red poster and Chinese flower posters back in March. So this guy is definitely legit. To add to this, he said that there was a skullcrawler corpse that Mechagodzilla killed near it, and the credits specifically say this mechanized giant is in Skull Island. So in my opinion, this all does point to Mechagodzilla actually being in Godzilla vs. Kong. I am confident in that statement, but I'm not saying it's confirmed at all. I'm maybe like 70% sure Mechagodzilla is in Godzilla vs. Kong. So there is that 30% where I'm a bit skeptical. So yeah, not confirmed or, nothing of the sort. I'm not as confident in this as the, King of the Monsters leaks. But, I'm a tiny bit confident in that statement. So you might be asking, what about Mecha King Ghidorah? Isn't the end credits teasing it? Isn't this mechanized giant Mecha King Ghidorah rather than Mechagodzilla? Honestly, I highly doubt it. The end credits are focused on the eco-terrorist efforts rather than Monarch, which is the one that is building the mechanized giant. So I really don't think Mecha King Ghidorah is what this teaser specifically is pointing towards to. Mecha King Ghidorah could be in Godzilla vs. Kong, but this specific newspaper clipping I don't think hints towards a Mecha King Ghidorah. So I will delve more into what I think Godzilla vs. Kong and the potential future of the monsterverse will be in the next video, so I can give my full-on thoughts regarding that. So that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me in the comments below, what are your thoughts on this mechanized giant? What are your thoughts on that? Do you think it's just smoke and mirrors, as I already mentioned earlier? Do you think it's just in there just to trick us? Or do you actually think there is a mechanized giant? And as I already mentioned, who do you think this mechanized giant is? Is it Jet Jaguar? Is it Mothra? Who is it? Tell me in the comments below. And what are your thoughts on the overall newspaper clippings? The Mothra, egg, and all that type of stuff. So that's all for this video. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. This is methlokaiju, signing out.